Hello, Carrillo. My name is Chloe West. I'm the owner of Minty Marketing Solutions. Thank you so much for reaching out to me today. I just wanted to make you this quick custom video that goes over some tips and tricks on ways you can beat out your competitors online and just bring you guys in some more overall business. But yeah, if you like this video and you like what you see and you find this information useful, if you would like to start a partnership with me, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you guys. Otherwise, if you'd like to try these things out on your own, feel free to do that as well. But yeah, so the three things that we're going to talk about today is content, citations, and links. Alright, so first, if we head over here to your guys' website, so here we are at Carrillo's Family Junk Removal, and you guys have a nice website. I can see you guys have a nice van with your picture, there's you with your thumbs up. I think that's so cool. It's so unique, very custom. You guys have a nice website. It's very well done. It's definitely professional. So you guys have a nice website. You really do. You have a lot of good information on here. But the first thing that I did want to talk about is content. So content is everything on your website that you can see and read. So all the words, all the pictures, what the pictures are saved as in your computer, as well as what could potentially be hidden behind any of your pictures. And Google search engine reads all of this stuff and counts it all as content. So typically Google likes to see about 1,500 words or so of content on your homepage. And I ran your guys' homepage through a content counter, and right now you have 373 words on here. You do have a lot of good pictures though, a lot of good content, but we just want to make sure that we have enough space, to make sure that we can fit those relevant keywords and key phrases that people are searching for in the areas, that you serve, so they can find your business when they're looking for junk removal services. And as we can see, you guys down here, or where was it? Right here, your service area. So Fairfield, Vallejo, Vacaville, and Dixon. We just want to make sure that we have keywords and key phrases for all of those areas on your homepage and on your website, so that when people are searching up your services in these areas, that they're able to find you. So if we look over here, so this is a tool I like to use called Ahrefs. So I just put your website in here, and it kind of tells me what's going on your website right now. So right now it's telling me that you guys have 13 keywords that are being searched, but with those 13 keywords, only 8 people are actually able to find your site. So we just want to make sure we can implement more keywords and key phrases, not only in your area, but the areas you serve as well, just so we can, dominate that area and make sure we get all of those buyer intent leads. So this right here is actually, this is your number one competitor in your area. So this is Solano County Hauling. So these guys, they rank number one organically when searching Fairfield, California junk removal. So they're at the top. And honestly, I love your guys' website much better. Their website isn't the best, but they do have a lot of content on here. So their homepage has 754 words. So they're not quite at that 1,500 word mark, but they do have more traffic coming through their site because they're in that number one organic spot. So if we look at their little website overview, we can see that their site has 54 keywords, which is bringing in 60 people to their website a month. So we just want to come in here, see what keywords that they are bringing in traffic for, and we just want to make sure we put all those same keywords onto your site as well. So they got junk removal Solano, Fairfield, Vallejo. They have all of these, buyer intent keywords on here. And by buyer intent, I mean a keyword that has, your services as well as the areas that you provide. And we just want to see, so these are how much search volume each one of these keywords is getting. So that's definitely a lot of search volume. So we just want to make sure that people who are searching these keywords are able to find you as well. So this is just your one competitor for Fairfield, but we just want to do the same process for all of your competitors throughout all of the areas you serve and make sure we get all of those buyer intent keywords onto your site so we can really take over your area. Alright, so then if we look up one of the keywords on Google, so Fairfield, California junk removal, so the first thing that we're going to see right here is this little sponsored section, and this area can kind of be a hit or miss depending on, if people have ad blockers on, and a lot of people just tend to skip this altogether because they believe that this area right here is more trustworthy or reliable, as well as this area right here, which is called the organic listing area. So usually people in the top 3 right here are getting the most buyer intent clicks and calls, as well as everyone who is in this top 3 Google Map Pack area. So this Google Map Pack area is super important. So most people who are looking up these buyer intent keywords, they're going to click one of these top 3 people here or one of these top 3 people here. So I can see actually that you guys are actually number 2 right now for Fairfield, California junk removal, which is awesome. You guys have great ratings. That's really, really good. But you are not within the top 3 organic area. You guys are actually down here. So if someone scrolls down, they might click you guys. But most of the time, they're probably going to click this number 1 person right here, which is why they have most of those, most of the traffic for Fairfield County or Fairfield. So this area right here, if we want to take over this number 1 spot, we just need to get you guys more citations. So citations is what determines this area. The more the better. So a citation is just your business's name, address, and phone number listed throughout directories across the web. So for example, like Yelp, Facebook, Instagram, Yellow Pages, Angie's List, stuff like that. So we just want to make sure that you have more than your competitor, just so we can really dominate that spot. And if we come over here, we can see that number 1 competitor right here, they have 42 citations, and you guys only have 11. So if you want to take over that number 1 spot, we need to get you at least 42, plus more, so you can dominate that position. And then another thing I wanted to show you, so if we look up another area that you serve, Vallejo, you guys are not in this top 3 area, so no one's going to find you for this area, as well as this organic area, you guys are not in there either. So we just want to make sure we just want to make sure that we can get you guys not only in the top 3 spots for Fairfield, but for all of the other areas that you serve. So we just want to come in here, see which keywords that they have, see how many citations that they have, and we just really want to make sure that you have the most, and that you're the best, so that when people find you, that you can, really dominate your area. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is backlinks. So a backlink is just another website pointing to or linking to your website that provides relevant information. So for example, if another junk removal company was linking to your website saying like, hey, these guys are the best, that would be awesome. So backlinks, they kind of help control this organic area right here. So content's important to make sure that when people are searching up keywords that your website even pops up in this organic area. And then backlinks are important to make sure that your website makes it to the top of the list. So backlinks, they're either relevant backlinks or irrelevant backlinks. And a relevant backlink, for example, would be the 10 best junk removal and hauling in Vallejo, California. So if you guys were listed in there, that would be a great source of revenue for you guys. And if we had, a bunch of backlinks like this one pointing to your site, that would be really good. But if we had a bunch of links, for example, like a noodle company website, if they were linking to or pointing to your website, that would not help you guys get to this top organic spot. So, we just want to make sure, the more the better, the more quality backlinks that you have pointing to your site, giving you that thumbs of approval, the more that Google will be able to see your business or your website, as an authority site, a trustworthy site. Because, if you have a bunch of bad or, irrelevant links pointing to your site, that's not going to help Google better understand what you do, and it's not going to help you rank higher. So if I come over here, I can actually see that on your website, you guys only have 1 referring domain giving you 2 backlinks, which is not a lot, so we definitely want to make sure you guys have more backlinks. And then if we look over here at your number 1 competitor in Fairfield, we can see that they only have 2 referring domains giving them 3 backlinks, so it really shouldn't be hard to beat out your competitors. But like I said, this is just your 1 competitor for Fairfield. We would want to make sure that we go through this process for all of your surrounding area competitors and make sure that you have the most referring domains and the most backlinks and the best referring domains, just so that you guys can really dominate that number 1 position in all of your areas, in all of those local map pack listings. But yeah, I hope you guys found this information useful. If you have any questions, I know this was a lot, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to be able to explain better or help you guys out in any way I can. But yeah, thank you so much, Carrillo, and I hope you have a wonderful day.